There was this one time, right? I was in school and we had this like dish party, and there was this girl in class that I just had a massive, huge crush on. Right? I literally had a really big crush on this girl, and she was really cute. Like she had like black hair and curly hair, and she was like, had like a soft voice. She was really cute, right? And the teacher came up to us and she is like, we have no forks, we need to get forks. So you and this, we'll call her like Clara, you and Clara, you have to go, or you go and look in like the other classes to try and get forks or whatever. And I'm like so excited, I'm gonna go with this girl and all that. So we keep going around different classes and I'm really, really nervous. I'm so nervous. And we go to this one class and I try to impress Clara. I try to look cool in front of her. So, and we go in and I ask the teacher, do you have any forks? And she tells us, no, we don't have any forks here, get out. And I straight up, because I really, really wanted to impress this girl, I straight up told the teacher in her face, you are disrespecting us. Or no, actually I told her, you are disrespectful. You are a disrespectful person, you're disrespecting us. The teacher literally, she shouted at me, and the girl, she had already left, she didn't care. She didn't care, I did all this for the girl, right? She took me from my hand, and she kept literally shouting at me, like, how dare you say that to me? I'm a respectful person. And she honestly was disrespectful. But I went into the principal's office and I got suspended for 3 days. Just because I was trying to impress this girl. Now you could argue I was right or I was wrong, but if I hadn't went with that girl, I wouldn't have said that. And I wouldn't have gotten suspended for 3 days. I have been the guy who was trying to impress girls literally all my life, right? And it never benefited me. Now I'm gonna explain to you, and I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, like, this has been really, really, really hard for me. Like honestly, I do probably most of the things I do because of girls. Like I try to impress girls as much as possible. I'm that type of guy, honestly. And this has been really hard for me. Like I really can't impress myself that much, but that is wrong. And I'll explain to you why it is. Now, let's start with impressing girls and why it's wrong. Impressing girls. Now, the thing that you need to understand, bro, about girls is they hide their attraction. And this is what I really, 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 really wish I knew, is that me and you, when we try to impress girls, the thing is, they will hide their attraction or that they're impressed. And I don't know why they do it, but they do it. They hide it as much as possible because they don't want to give us that validation, you know? And this can be very frustrating and sad, and this is why impressing girls is bad for you mentally. Because it's, first of all, it's risky, like I said in the story. Like I got suspended because I was trying to impress a girl. And it makes you less confident because, like I said, you know, girls, they hide their attraction. And honestly, I would go as far to say that it makes you unattractive. I'm just gonna be straight up. Because when me and you, when we try to impress girls, it makes us come across as needy, as we're trying to get something out of her. And of course, being needy is like the ugliest thing you can do. So it makes us unattractive. So impressing girls, try to limit it as much as possible, but I know it's hard. Like it's ingrained in us. We are ingrained to do this. Because we want to impress a woman so that we can mate with her. It's so simple. But the problem is in our modern society, when we try to do this, it just doesn't work. It's risky and it just makes you come across as needy. That's the thing about it. The next time, and I promise you, you will thank your future self will thank you for this. The next time you catch yourself trying to impress a girl, like trying to say something or trying to look cool or something like that, the next time you see that, you notice that in your mind, no, I'm not gonna impress girls. I'm gonna impress myself. And this is what you need. This is what will actually make you more confident, is impressing. Fuck this marker, man. Is to impress yourself. And there are so many benefits to this. Of course, impressing yourself is harder and it's more tricky and it's way more boring. Like, I need to impress myself. Like, I want to impress girls. I want to look good in front of girls, But impressing yourself is way more beneficial for you. These are the benefits to impressing yourself. Is it makes you more confident. It makes you more confident, not less. Because when you try to impress yourself, of course you're gonna become more confident. Like when you're in the gym and you keep pushing like that set to failure, and you tell yourself, I'm gonna get that last rep for me, because I love myself, because I want to do that for me, not to impress anyone. I want to do that for myself. That of course will make you way more confident. And also, impressing yourself in a weird way, in a very weird way, is gonna make you more attractive. Because when you impress yourself, first of all, you're gonna be more confident, which is attractive. And second of all, you're gonna be not needy. You're not gonna appear as you're trying to impress anyone. So that makes you more attractive to girls. Because you're impressing yourself. You're building yourself up for yourself. And of course, I'm not saying to do like, I hate this mentality, bro, like all this bullshit that gym bros say, like, you need to lift weights for yourself and all that. No, I started lifting weights for girls, bro. Most of the things I do them for girls, and this is very hard for me. Like, I'm not really good at this, honestly, but this is the better way. Like, this is the better way. And I know that most of the things that me and you do, we do them for girls, but we have to do them for ourselves, and then the girls will come. All right? That's the second thing. And third of all, it makes you love yourself. All right? So, just the basis is try your best to not impress girls and impress yourself. Do that for yourself. All right? And I know, bro, it's hard. It's so hard because all of the things we do them for girls. But the thing is, like, and I really, really, really wanted to tell this to my younger self, is when you try to do things for girls, you just get into more trouble and you won't be as attractive. Now, you probably might be wondering, like, how do you actually impress yourself? And I've said this in a million videos, but I'll say it again because it is so true. This is what you need to do. And this is the dynamic we're in. If you understand this, you will not need to watch any other how to get girls video, even mine, alright? 90% of men chase women. Women chase the top 10% of men who chase basically the goals. And the top 10% of men, they try to impress themselves by focusing on the goals. And the top 90% of men impress girls. And girls chase the top 10% of men. So 90% of men chase girls, girls chase the top 10% of men, top 10% of men chase the goals. Pick which one you want to be from these four. And as always, we're in this together and we're gonna make it. Promise you, we're gonna make it together. Peace, take care.